Hello everyone, this is Karen, and today I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to do some scrubbies. I recently got some scrubby yarn, and it has the pattern right on the label on the back side, which is right here. Here's the scrubby yarn. And I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to do that. And here it is, the pattern for it. It says it's easy. Scalloped Edge Scrubby. And it says to use an eye. I don't know if you can see that. An eye or a 9 hook. That shows up, or a 5.5 Susan Bates crochet hook. This one I don't think is Susan Bates, but it's an eye. It says for the scrubby is right here. You chain 4. Let me get some yarn over here and let's do this. Let me put this right like that. You start with a slip stitch, and since this yarn here has all these little things coming out, and so it's sort of hard to work with, but honestly, if you mess up a little bit, I don't think it's going to show up that much. Okay, and do the chain 4, and it takes a little bit to get used to see the stitches and all, but eventually you can see. And then in the first chain, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, is you want to double crochet 11 into that end chain. And the rest of this chain counts as a double crochet, so that would be a total of 12. That came off. Let me start that over. It's a little bit hard to work with, but you get used to it. So there's 1, 2. I'm counting the chain in my thing, and I'm going to count up to 12. So we got 2. Yarn over. Go through, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. And there's 3. Four, yarn over, go through, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Let me slip stitch to here, and then I'll go and see what's up with the cat. See if he wants out now that he wanted in. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Cat wanted in, just didn't want back out. Okay, and we are on row 2 now, and it says chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I don't know if you can see, but you can sort of see the top of the stitches and the posts. So just takes a little bit of getting used to it, and you can sort of see. Okay, on this row you do 2 double crochets in each stitch, including the stitch here that you just came up out of. So just go right through there. Turn over there. And then here's for the stitch. Trying to get to where you can see right through there. See the space there? I don't know if you can. It's sort of hard to see. It's right there. See, right there. But honestly, if you make a little bit of a mistake and doesn't go exactly perfect, I don't think it will show up too much, as long as you have the right number of stitches. So, and then, okay, and then you had 12 here, so this row you should have 24. And, see, it's hard to tell. Right there. I decided this year that I was going to try different yarns and different things, because normally I would just use mainly worsted weight or sports weight, you know, just the general. And so far this year I've used cotton, which I haven't used before, and now I'm using the scrubby. So decided it's a good year to learn new stuff. So it's just okay. Well, I think you guys got this one. Just go through, and I'll meet you. You continue to do 2 double crochets in each stitch around, and I'll meet up with you over here in this end. Thank you. Well, I'm back at the end of row 2, and we just need to slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 3. Okay, that is slip stitched. Then for the next row, which is row 3, it says repeat row 2, so that would be another 1, 2, chain 3, and double crochet in the same stitch. And 2 double crochets in each stitch around. Oh, that would be here. One and 2. And it's a repeat of the row prior, row 2, so I'll let you guys get to that and meet up with you around the end of the row. Hey everybody, I'm back and it's time to slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain. And there we have the completed third row. The fourth row says chain 1, slip stitch in the same stitch, skip the next one, and 5 double crochets in the next stitch all around. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get some more yarn out here. And then skip the next stitch, which is, if you can see if you did that one, there's one right here, and we skip this one, and then right in this one we slip stitch, which is you pull up a loop and you just pull it right through. And there's the first scallop. And we skip one. And then right here in the next one is you do 5 more double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You skip one, which is right there, and then slip stitch right in the next one. And there are 2 of your scallops. And you can repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet up with you at the end. Okay. Hello, I'm back, and we're at the end of row 4, which is the scallop row, and this is what it should look like. See, scallops all around the edge, and you just slip stitch to your beginning slip stitch right here. Right there. And then if you want to loop, so you do a chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you slip stitch it back in the bottom here. And yarn over and pull through. Let's see, yep. Got the scissors. And just beyond, and just pull it through. There. And then for sewing in the ends, I have, for me anyways, I tried it with this one, which is just the regular needle that you use to sew in the ends. This is my usually go-to one. But for this project, I got these wool needles. It has a bigger loop at the end. I'm trying to get you to see it. There, maybe just like that. It has the bigger loop at the end there. And I find, at least for me, that if I leave a long enough end, this is easier for me to sew in the ends than trying to get this type of yarn through that other needle. So, makes it a lot easier to do that for me. So, then you just sew in the ends, which is weave it through. Usually I go through one way. Let me pull the rest of it out. Go over a little bit. Go back through. And then I do usually, just to make sure it'll stay in there pretty good, I usually do one more pass this way. You cut that off, and let me do the other one. And the center one, just to finish it off. Just go over a little bit. Just go over a stitch or two, and it came out. And then one more, just to try to lock it in there, make sure it don't come out at all. Okay. And then just clip it off. And there we have it. One completed Scalloped Edge Scrubby. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.